Welcome back to the channel, and in this video I'm going to share with you my thoughts on the Raptor Pro watch from Alpha Gear. And today we're going to dive into the specs, what I like about the Raptor Pro, what I don't like about the Raptor Pro, and who this could be good use for. So let's dive into the review here. So it comes in this nice package. Everything is concealed in here. You can see it's a really sleek watch. It's got a great look to it, and if you're coming from like a G-Shock world, this is more similar to my G-Shock. You know, you have a great face. Go on the first swipe here. So we have, your basic, all of kind of your quick functions there. Do not disturb, your battery modes. You can go into all of your metrics here. So I have my activity markers, my sleep, heart rate, all kinds of different markers you can go through. Weather, once I connect to my Wi-Fi, and I'll show you that. You have all of your quick dials, and then you can change the layout of all this based on what you want. Then you also can go down in here. You have all of your fitness trackers. Really just robust amount of different options, and basically you put all that in, it would sync up to the app. But let's go through here with the specs, and I'll tell you what I like, what I don't like, and who I think it'd be good for. So this specific model from Alpha Gear is the Raptor Pro, and you can see all of these smartwatches on the back. They will have the little sensors, so when it's worn, and it tells you how to wear it on the wrist to make sure you get a nice close seal there. It's going to give you all your heart rate. It can get blood pressure. It will give sleep quality, step counts, all those fitness trackers that you're looking for. The band itself, this band is a nice silicone band, nice durable band. It can fit large wrists. I don't have small wrists. I don't have large wrists, and I have plenty of play there, so it's made for a good wrist size there. This is a durable watch. You can see it's got a little bit bigger of a profile compared to maybe the Bravo XL watch that is more of a slim here, which I'll show you here. Actually brought that in here. This is the Bravo over here. This is the, you can see there, the Raptor Pro, and the Raptor Regular is a little more closer to this. But I want to stay into this because while it has a little bit meatier of a profile, this has a lot more functions, I believe, versus something like this, which is still a great watch. I love this watch. But this is the heavy duty. This is the ready to rock watch. So in the box, you're going to find a couple things. You're going to have a charger in here, and this charger here is just a USB charger port, and then it connects right to the back here. There's little charging dots. So let's talk about battery life. First out of the gates, I haven't charged this in about 2 weeks. I went on vacation and charged it right beforehand. I use it every day. It's at 85%. So this has continuous fitness tracking on it. It's running a lot of things. And when I'm working out, I'm taking my heart rate. So 85%, this thing probably can give me, I would guess, maybe 3 to 4 weeks without a single charge. So right out of the gates, this thing is battery life, ready to rock, fully operable. And that's a huge pro for me. So if you're somebody who doesn't like charging maybe another brand's watch all the time, this could be a great option. You have your manual, tells you all the specs. I'm not going to go too crazy into the specs here, but let's just list them off. We have our sleep quality, we have your heart rate, whether it's continuous throughout it or if you're using a fitness metrics. We have blood oxygen, blood pressure, weather, which is kind of cool. You can pull up your weather on there, sync that with the phone. It even has a camera option, so if I want to take a picture and I have it here, I can just, the shutter option, I can control my camera from my phone. You can take calls on this, you can make calls on this, you can get text messages and view them. You cannot text back, and that's pretty standard with most of these ones is you can't like talk to text back, but you can see your text. And on this one, you can actually make calls incoming and outgoing. And there's so many other options here that you can do on this. Compared to the other model, the Raptor Regular, this is the Raptor Pro, it is a lot more robust in terms of the offerings that it has. And that's something that I really like. It is a little more expensive. It is a little bit bigger and a little heavier on the wrist, but I was used to kind of a bigger, chunkier profile watch anyways. And, compared to something like this, which is actually the Bravo XL, it's a little bit heavier on this one, but I was used to the big watch anyways, and it gave me a lot of metrics in here, a lot of high powered stuff that I could do with this. You have your basic functions. You got your power functions, you got your mode. That's about your main 2 dials here other than the touchscreen. So if we go here, you can change your skin on the app. If you slide up, you have all of your different text messages. If you slide down, do not disturb. You can use the mic through the phone here. I have it on lock mode after 5 seconds if I'm not touching it. but you can go through all your settings, all through there. If we back out of here, use quick swipe. So if I go right, I have different, I have my steps a day, calorie targets. You can set all that in the app, and I'll show you that. From here, if we keep swiping, sleep quality, I have a newborn at home, and I'll take pretty good sleep quality there. If we keep going over, heart rate, obviously it's not monitoring right now, but if you can always have it on, you can just touch it. It's taking it right now, but it's not on my hand. We can go through here. You got blood pressure. We have your oxygen, O2 content. So again, it'd be on you. You would just touch it and it would take it. You have your stress. I haven't done a stress test just done here. And the weather, once I connect it to my Wi-Fi on my phone, it'll actually pull my data on my phone and it'll pull me up. And it's really cool. It'll give me there. And then I can scroll down and it'll give me my forecast. So really cool to have that function. If I go to the other way, you can see I'm disconnected. This is like a Siri almost, like an Apple quality Siri, but it's, you talk to text and you can pull up different stuff and have it work there. So this is something that I like about this is there's so many more different apps. Right? We have, you can make your calls, you can go to your exercise logs, you have all kinds of different timers, and you have calculators, all that stuff. So it's a really cool way to have all of your metrics, all of your apps in one place. Now these apps are native to this, so while you can hook up different notifications for other apps on the phone, which I'll show you in the mobile app that connects to this. All right, so if we open up the app here, we have a quick little guide here. So we have all your activity, so you can track all your steps, both looking back as well as the day, week, month. You have your sleep quality, which I really find helpful for me. I use a lot of this with my sleep quality. You can go back and you can see your sleep scores. I have a newborn at home, and this is really helpful, trying to establish better rhythms. And then we have your heart rate. This tracks continuous throughout the day for me, but I also will run it while I'm training. And you can we'll get into that later. Blood pressure, blood oxygen, stress testing, weight. You can set intake reminders for your water. We then have here, I can't attest to the effectiveness of these workouts. They're pretty quick, but if you click in here, you could be in the gym if you want something quick, and you could download the training and follow along, and it will set up timers on your watch. Again, not sure how great they are. I'm a fitness channel. I necessarily wouldn't recommend these, but again, if you're never done anything before, it could be a good way at least to kind of get going. Then we have all of the your main stuff. So you have connect your watch. I have all your different dials. This one actually made myself and ChatGPT the image, and then I kind of dropped it on here, made my own watch dial, so that's pretty cool. Notifications, where you set up all your notifications if you want coming through on your phone. We have find the device. You can set your alarms. Again, you can set your shutter up, and that will pull up your camera. You can do that right from your phone, or your watch. You can set up your contacts, and then back here you can set up your goals, your step count goals. You can connect your Apple Health or your Android Health apps, so that all syncs up. So that's the app. It's a third-party app, but it runs real well, and it connects really well right through Bluetooth and Wi-Fi and all that. So that's the app. It connects real well through Bluetooth. So my final thoughts on the Raptor Pro from Alpha Gear is that if you're looking for a smartwatch, whether this is your first smartwatch or something that is durable, yet doesn't break the bank and gives you a lot of great quality feedback in terms of your health metrics, in terms of your fitness tracking metrics, this is a great option. I really like this one in particular, the Raptor Pro, compared to maybe the Raptor regular or the Bravo XL. It is a little chunkier, so if you don't want to chunk your watch, and I would check out the other ones, they're great options. But I really like this one. It's really close to the weight of my G-Shock, the size of my G-Shock, which I'm used to a bigger watch, and I like the look of the bigger watch. I also feel that for me, this sits a little bit better on my wrist, and because of that, I'm able to get a closer connection to my wrist, so I feel like my heart rate sensors are a little more accurate than maybe the lighter weight ones. So all in all, if you're somebody who is looking for a durable, I wear this all the time. I never take it off. And that kind of goes with all the Alpha Gear watches. If you're looking for a durable watch, if you're looking for a watch that has great battery life, it's been 2 weeks I haven't charged this and I'm at 85%. If you're looking for a watch that gives you a lot of great feedback, for me, sleep tracking again is huge, as well as just counting my steps and setting reminders. This is a really robust watch, and of all the lineup, I really do like the Bravo XL as well. It's this other one that I kind of keep in here too. But I really like this one because it is a little meatier, but if I want a slimmer profile, the Bravo XL is a great one. But the Raptor Pro, you will not be disappointed with it. It's got great connectivity. You can sync up a lot of your messaging with it. And it also makes calls and it receives calls, which is something I never thought I would use a lot, but it's really helpful. I was out fishing and I was talking on it for 7 to get my phone out of my dry bag. So that's a really cool perk that I didn't think I'd get into that this has, which the Bravo XL also has that capacity. But again, I like this bigger watch. And then the messaging, as always with text, you can read the messages coming through. So if you're looking for a watch, I recommend this one here. If you like the bigger profile, this is a great hardy watch that you can get a lot of use out of. So thanks for watching this. And again, check out the links below with the other videos if you're unsure which one you want to get into. And then make sure you guys use the code down below and you can save some cash. Thanks. Have a good one.